Talk of the Town. I'm Robyn Zimmerman. Well, next week, as you know, actually August the 15th, school starts. And if you have a 2-year-old, 3-year-old, 4-year-old, or a 5-year-old and looking for preschool education, we have a place for you. It's called Ivybrook Academy. And we have two wonderful ladies here that are going to talk about what the Academy is all about, the philosophy behind it, why it's different and unique and special. We have Stacey Foley, who is the executive director and the owner of Ivybrook Academy, and Coco Jozic, who is a director of admissions and a teacher.
Yes.
So, and Stacey told me she was an accountant, but she's following her passion, which is education, family involved in education all her life. So let's begin, ladies. Well, first of all, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And let's begin with this philosophy, Reggio, Montessori. Why did you pick this curriculum?
Okay, this curriculum has Reggio elements, it has Montessori elements, and it also has the multiple intelligence theory, which means that we all learn differently, and every child has strengths and weaknesses that sometimes we don't address because we have such a rigid program. So what this allows us to do is to take children who learn better hands-on and children who learn better with lecture. We have children that learn better with
it's really very unique. It's specialized to that particular
to the
child.
person, and we're all individuals, and we all think differently.
And I would think that you would have to do an kind of evaluation analysis of each child as they're coming in to figure out what is their learning style, right?
Right. So we do portfolios for each child, and we do their progression from when school first starts all the way to the end of the year, and that goes home with them at that time. Our children are coming to school 8:30 to 12 every day. We can't wait to open an afternoon session, and that'll be different from the morning session. And we also have a discovery program, which is kind of like your specials, if you remember specials.
Yes.
So that's our art, our music and movement, and our Spanish. And those things are also happening in the classroom, but it's just a separate room that they go to.
And I understand that the decoration is very artistic, very colorful, very different.
It's
not colorful. It's very neutral.
Neutral.
And it's very calming.
Oh,
very natural.
Oh,
we have pine cones and tree branches, and it's neutral colors. Yeah.
Which is, I was thinking, you've got the bright reds.
And then
maybe that's too stimulating for kids.
It's too stimulating.
That's what we have found, that if we have a calming atmosphere, it calms the children and makes them more open to learning.
Now, are like all the 2-year-olds together, all the 3-year-olds? How do you divide the children? And then within those groups, because you're addressing the different learning styles, how do you do that?
So we have a Montessori component to our program, which, if you know anything about Montessori, is a little bit more individualized.
Right.
And so we use that for the math and the reading. And then that way we can take children who are just learning to read, and then we might have another child who's, already has all their ABCs and knows all their sounds, and they would be in a separate.
It's child-centered.
Yes.
So the teacher kind of works around what the children's interests are. And there are small groups. There's one-on-one instruction. And then there's also children working independently on something that they're doing on their own.
Right. So the Reggio aspect is when we get all the children to collaborate.
Okay.
And
Montessori is more the
individualized. And so that's how we can kind of give all these different learning styles.
I would assume you're excited about your teachers.
Oh my gosh, we have the best teachers.
Are the best.
Look at those faces.
We have very well educated teachers who are very passionate about the program. They are very caring, loving people.
So yesterday we had a really unique thing happen.
Yes.
We did CPR training, and we were all together at our CPR training, and as we left, all in our individual cars, one of the teachers stopped and noticed a stray dog on the side of the road. And it went to every single teacher stopped. Now, we've only met as a team twice. This is the second time that we've ever met.
Right.
And all the teachers stopped, and
Helped.
ended up getting
It was
this-
such a team effort. We had one teacher getting cat food out of the car, another
One
teacher
getting a bottle of
got
water.
water, and then the rest of
What a
them worked
great-
on getting the trust of the dog so that we could get him into the car
What a
and
great-
get him home and
So,
to his
yeah.
family. He
Yes.
we got a thank you from his
how sweet.
parents.
So definitely the cream of the crop
but
of
it was
teachers.
just
All right.
it,
Very
that was
good.
when I really knew
Yeah,
that we
that you
had
got- You got a
yeah.
home run.
Yeah.
Yes.
And on the screen, you'll have, of course, all of the information,
Yes.
website, because
Yes.
you're still taking students
Yes.
Yes.
into the Ivybrook
Yep.
Academy. Thank you, ladies, for being with us. Appreciate
Okay.
you being with us, and that's it for Talk of the Town.
Thank
you.
you.